Panther
Listen,
2 together since 2022. But you
Ashley
want to
told
go out and you want to fucking go, not even ask me or invite me to
Karen,
go.
Karen, listen.
Karen,
Uh,
bitch, I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
listen,
It's
Ashley
every
said,
Marvel movie since 2022, besides
okay,
Black Panther,
so
we have gone and seen together. Just because you move, you think that's different? Bitch, we live in the same
yes,
city. We live in
we are
Houston.
we are an hour apart.
We meet in the middle. I drove 30 minutes to Regal
The middle
anyways.
is Greens Point.
I Bitch, I drove 30 minutes to Regal on the other side of Spring. I'll drive 30 minutes to Guns Point. I don't give a fuck.
Oh
I'm
my
trying to
God.
see Marvel with my man. I mean, bro,
But the issue was
what's
my
the issue?
wife could only see it
Oh,
at a certain, well, I don't want to do late showings. And so she could only get off at a certain time. So we
okay.
had one theater right by her work that she could
Okay.
make it to. And we
Okay.
bought them on like that Tuesday before. And there
Okay.
was literally only like there wasn't four seats next to each other. So I couldn't have
Okay.
asked you if I wanted to.
Okay. I could have still went. We don't have to sit right next to me, fuck each other.
You
Do
wanted
you,
to
half the time we don't talk. We were watching a movie. We don't talk to each other throughout the fucking movie, do we?
I'll look at your reactions. Watch your face.
Watch the goddamn movie, not me. The fuck?
So you're saying there's no importance of being with each other.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it's great to have my buddy watching the movie together. It doesn't have to be right next to each other, but we're seeing it at the same time.
And
If
y'all
you
could
want my
have
reactions, I'll text you.
I'll
y'all
see
could
it
have
for
went
the
to
third time this weekend.
y'all could have went to Chili's and got Margs afterwards and talked about the movie.
Thank you.
Half price
See,
apps after 10.
Thank you.
but
But no,
I
I didn't
don't
even get a. I
I
didn't get a.
don't
Hey, do you want to go to see it? I didn't get a. Fuck you,
I
kiss
don't
my ass
stay
or
out
nothing.
late on work nights.
What? Okay, still, you act like we've seen we've seen all other Marvel movies super late.
No, we've seen them early.
No, exactly.
Wiz like
Point proven.
Wiz like boycotting all quote unquote late movies
The
is like
the
you're such an old man.
the latest movie
Bro,
I will see on a work night is 6:30.
am
Six
I? Hold on,
thirty.
time out,
You're
Gooch.
not
Am
even
I
home
just?
by then half the time.
Am I not being justified? Is my hate or not my hate? Is my hurtness not justified?
I would I would
That
say it seems
he assumed he didn't even
yeah,
ask if I wanted to go.
I would say it seems petty, but I do know y'all's history with Marvel premieres. So
So
That's what I'm
it is
saying.
it
Every
is a
Marvel
bit
movie,
it is a bit out of character for him to not even entertain the possibility that you might want to go.
Hunter,
I'm
I'm gonna send
every
you the address
single
and
one.
tell me the drive for you and if you would have went.
Okay, bet.
Like I said, he already lives 30 plus minutes outside of Houston, so like he's already driving regardless.
No shit. Like I
But
had to drive to Regal.
yeah,
I was
Regal.
way.
I know it was like 30 minutes for you. It's like 20 minutes for me.
I still ate the most of it.
That's
Why
a
is it-
10-minute difference.
No
It's
one's
gonna be like an
saying you have to
hour for
drive either.
you.
We're just saying that like Hunter doesn't live in like Houston proper, so he's still
Neither do
having to
I.
drive like 30 minutes or more,
Like
no matter what Houston movie theater it is.
like Hunter is like now where I live. Hunter is as north of the Beltway as I am west of the Beltway. What's the
It's
drive?
50 minutes.
You would have done that.
Whoa. And actually, for my brother, yes.
I didn't know we were brothers. I'm sorry.
Yes. For my brother in arms, yes. But your fucking Dollar General fade.
Damn, got him.
I was just trying to hurt you. I'm sorry.
That was the
I
first
don't
thing
mean
he
that.
said whenever he got on the Zoom
You,
call before we started recording. The first thing that he said was, "How bad does my hairline look?"
do you see this side is further back than this side? They fucked it up.
I totally forgot Gooch started this, so I see it says recording at the top. That's how genuine I was in that.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that you heard it say recording in
No,
progress
dead
because
ass.
it
I
seemed
was
like you
like,
started like playing it up more after I hit
no,
record.
brother. I just clicked OK on the recording. I was like, oh, okay, bet. Like, I blacked out a little bit there. I was too passionate.
Why am I blurry?
Hunter saw the recording thing pop up and just thought it was a. I was like, whatever, get this off my fucking screen. Like trying to look Wiz in the
Hey,
face
hey,
right now.
yeah. I mean, I dead ass was. I was attacking him. My hands were on my fucking the sides of my chair, like boosting myself up a little bit. I was getting
Hunter,
into it.
I'm I will see it with you for a third time this weekend.
Fuck you. It's not the
Third
same.
time.
It's not the same.
Okay,
Fucking
so
whore.
here's the thing. Now, here's the thing I think we have to have a conversation about. I think Wiz going like on opening night or whenever he went without Hunter is one thing, but Wiz seeing it twice without Hunter is that's the issue in my eyes.
So
Bruh.
the story, it was Sunday.
Who'd you see it the
And
second time with?
Ashley?
Yeah. What was his
So
name?
you just went,
What was his name? Uh,
you and Ashley just went by yourselves twice in a week to see the same movie.
yes, it is that good.
Y'all need a hobby.
Marvel is our hobby.
That's sad.
I'm glad I feel stronger for wrestling than I do Marvel now.
This movie will change your mind.
MCU is
I mean,
dying.
I bet it will. It's just
This
now that it's a slow time of Marvel, so now creativity slowed down the slowest it's ever been since I've got into it.
and
So
you,
I'm
you
just
saw
like,
you saw Comic-Con, right?
yeah.
So this movie and what was revealed at Comic-Con, I think like Marvel's on the right track again.
I mean, I'm kind of confused with the whole like, are they? Excuse me. Are they gonna play Victor Von Doom as a variant of Iron Man?
So I'm very confused because before you can talk about Victor Von Doom, you have to talk about Fantastic Four. And Fantastic Four has been confirmed to be in a different universe because it's taking place in a futuristic like 60s setting.
Yeah, okay, but here's the problem is they basically threw the whole rule book out the window as soon as they went the multiverse route because now they can do
Exactly.
whatever the
Yeah.
fuck they want. And when the fans go, hey, this doesn't make any sense, all they have to do is go, multiverse. It's possible.
But you got to understand there's the sacred timeline and everything feels a little like it doesn't feel right when
Okay, but what
when
I'm
the
telling
universe
you
isn't.
is if you understand not like the Marvel quote unquote multiverse, but if you just understand like like the physical idea of like what a multiverse is like scientifically,
Yeah, anything.
then like that sacred timeline went out the window when they introduced the multiverse
You're right. But
because now they can literally do whatever they want. Like
Yeah, it's
they could go straight like Simpsons pull and make a Spider Pig Spider-Man movie and say that it's canon and say that it's just part of the multiverse.
Loki and the
Pe-
crocodile.
Peter Porker exists.
See,
I mean, Loki is
MCU
a
is in
legit fucking
shambles.
alligator crocodile thing, like
Yeah.
in one universe. Hell, he's a chick
There's
in
there's
another.
there's Throg, a frog Thor.
Oh, I forgot about Throg.
Jesus. This is why I had to give up on the MCU.
I mean, it's to be fair, it was comics before all this too, so it's not like they're just pulling it out
I
of their ass.
I'm giving right now I'm giving them some grace because the lead up to Thanos was so well done and like they led up to that for like 20 something movies and there was little pieces here and there and it was so well
Yeah.
done.
And they still even added to it after Eternals. Like once
Yeah.
Eternals came in, it makes it look like Thanos wasn't a bad guy after all.
Yeah. But
Thanos
then to
was
have
never
to
the
like
problem.
but then to have
If
to build something new with existing characters and new characters coming in, that's hard.
Not
So
to
I will say
mention they
this,
had everything planned around Kang and Jonathan Majors having to scratch him last second.
I think that after Endgame, for me personally, everything after Endgame that has felt more and more like a money grab. And whenever they implemented like the multiverse and really started leaning into the multiverse, to me that just felt like GTA Infinite Money glitch. Like we're just gonna keep milking this fucking cow forever and just blame it all on the multiverse.
Hunter, was Loki's variance in the void, was that like the first hint of the multiverse we got? If I'm correct.
Yes, Loki and What If
I
are the two things that were. Everybody keeps saying What If is not canon, but it's fucking canon.
what if it's canon, but I don't care about what if. I don't think they're ever gonna bring it into the movies.
That would be pretty cool if they brought the Infinite Ultron or Ultimate Ultron, whatever. The one
Yes,
that
but
knew that could hear the Watcher or whatever.
I don't think they will. But the reason I bring up Loki is because I I was excited. Like seeing other Lokis was crazy.
That
And
was.
then I know you. I'm not spoiling because it's in the trailer, but like the other Deadpool's, like it's a cool. It's in the trailer.
I know there's a baby.
Okay, well I won't say anything else, but
Wow, not only did he see the movie 3 times without you, now he's spoiling
Twice.
it.
I
for
dead
you.
ass knew there was a baby. I just thought it was like Deadpool, like being regrown. I didn't know it was gonna
I
be
said like
variant
in
in
the
it.
very first one where he gets his legs cut off.
Right, exactly. That's why I assumed it was him. I was like, okay, which makes sense because didn't Logan die? Why is there another Wolverine? So
just go see it. Like at once
I'm
once we
trying to. It's kind of
once
hard to find a new movie partner.
once we hit end, get in your car and drive to Regal.
No,
Go
I'm
watch it.
drinking and I'm high as fuck.
Tell Hallie to drive.
She just took an edible too, so
Uber.
you gonna pay?
No, it's worth
Okay.
it though.
Nope, not doing it.
I would
Just
pay.
do it and then put a fraud claim on the charge on your card.
You know what? I'm not gonna see it now, and it's your fault.
Just gonna wait for it to hit Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Hunter,
I'm just gonna wait for Disney Plus, and I'm gonna blame you, Jen.
you have
and
have
make Wiz
until
like not be able to talk about it the whole time.
you have until
Right.
Sunday at 6 p.m. before I start talking about it in Hog Squad.
Sunday. That's a lot of time. You're giving me a lot of time here. I'm gonna wait till Sunday.
Wiz will have seen it a half dozen times by then.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Hunter's gonna be watching it Sunday at 5:30.
No, I'm gonna purposely pick a 6:30 showing and just turn my phone off at 6.
I was about to say you should go, buy Sunday 6 o'clock tickets and then just go into the movie theater and put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
That's literally what I'm gonna do. I remember what movie was I fucking watching? And I want to say it was Barbenheimer. It wasn't Barbenheimer. I can't remember what movie was playing whenever the Texans and Colts were playing and the Colts won. I was at Regal and I was fucking sick at the time. Little did I know it was gonna be lit.
Kind of like Christian getting on an airplane with the Packers up against whoever it was, and then in the middle of his flight, Jordan Love throws 3 second-half interceptions and loses the game, and he got on the plane with like a 14-point lead and got off the plane to his inbox flooded in Hog Squad by "Love season is over" text messages.
Life hits you fast.
Uh,
Ooh, I think that's a good transition back into sports.
Yeah, episode 141. For those of you who haven't been paying attention, we are clearly all back this week.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Gooch.
I'm Wiz.
Okay, I'm asking a question to start this off that I'm afraid I already know the answer to. But I'm going to ask anyway. Have you guys been watching the Olympics?
No.
Yes.
Thank God. Thank you. Okay.
Skip.
How are you not watching the Olympics?
Yeah, no shit.
This man spent like 12 total hours watching the same Deadpool movie over the last week, but can't turn on the Olympics.
I watched I keep up with it on Twitter, but that's it. Like
I watched USA win gold last night in gymnastics.
So Simone Biles
I did watch a little bit of that.
Bro, that was wild. I was watching that. I don't know shit about gymnastics. When I saw her do that little twisty mabobber shit in the air and stick that landing, I was like, damn, bitch, ain't no way.
on floor.
My fat ass is out of breath watching it.
Dude, did you see how high she gets on floor?
12 foot.
She's
How do you?
4'8".
She jumps up to 3 times her
Dude.
fucking height, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Um, oh, and I was telling Jay, we were watching it the night that they were doing the team qualifying, and I was saying like it's crazy that, like in my lifetime. I remember like when I was like growing up, you had like Sean Johnson and all those gymnasts who were like just these like tiny little girls, which Simone Biles is obviously tiny, but it's like moving more away from that towards like I don't know if you watched Jordan Childs last night, but like Jordan Childs looks strong as fuck.
Yeah.
That's I zoned out for a second. That's a rugby girl, right?
No, that's
Uh,
Alona Mayer. I don't know how Mar. No, Jordan
mm,
Childs is a gymnast, but like she's built like a linebacker, which you like never see in women's gymnastics. All the women's gymnasts are like 5 foot tall max. Like a 5'2", 5'3" women's gymnast would be like considered tall. And they're all just like super thin and petite. And then like Jordan Childs' legs are bigger than mine, and like all of her flips are just like super powerful. Uh oh, but then so as I was watching the Olympics, I've gathered some Olympics fun facts for you guys to start off this week. I don't have a joke, so we're gonna go with Olympics fun facts instead.
Oh, I have a joke. Mine
Oh
and Wiz's
yeah.
friendship.
Oh, you said that you had a joke
I know I
last week.
forgot it, bro. I
You
haven't been
and you
able
were
to
like,
find
I'm
it.
gonna make a note to remind myself so I
I've
don't
tried
forget it.
to. I
You
couldn't find it. I couldn't think of it. I don't know what the fuck happened, buddy.
So the first Olympic fun fact I have is the only Olympic medal that the USA men's team has ever won in soccer uh was in 1904. The USA men's team the USA men's Olympic team in 1904 won silver in soccer. Only medal they've ever won. In
you know what's even more?
1904 in the Summer Olympics, there were 3 men's teams that qualified
Uh,
for soccer.
oh, I was gonna say, you know what's even more impressive about that? Is that in 1904 that team was all white.
Most
No
likely.
shit.
Uh,
I'm about to figure out like what's the most obscure Olympic sports.
I want to
there are
know what
some
fucking
obscure
guns they're
ones.
using for shooting. Those guns look wild.
They're air rifles. They're not like,
Oh, I used to use those in ROTC.
yeah, they're closer to like a BB gun than a like a
Yeah, they have like
rifle.
the shape of the bullet or whatever is weird, but it's like, yeah.
Synchronized swimming, tug of war, horse long jump,
I didn't know that.
pistol.
Wait,
Are they doing?
are you being real?
I'm weirdest Olympic sports. This is like if I
Tug
could
of
share my
war
screen,
is
I would.
crazy.
Are they doing
Pit
3v3
hold
this year?
shut the fuck up. Hold on. Pistol dueling, hot air ballooning, obstacle swimming, plunge for distance, croquet or croquette, whatever you
Croquet. Croquet is a
croquet.
wild Olympic sport. I didn't know. Like, there's like a lawn game. It'd be like having like Olympic horseshoes or cornhole.
The military patrol, ping pong, we all knew that. Handball, which is kind of cool.
What handball's lit? What is
It is.
military patrol?
It's a team winter sport in which athletes compete in cross country skiing and rifle shooting.
Oh, I thought that was just called winter decathlon or something. Yeah, I know about that one. So I
Um,
guess military patrol. I always thought it was called something else, but it's actually pretty cool because they're doing cross country skiing. So it's like a marathon of skiing, but it's the course is like is a loop, and every lap they have to stop, like get off their skis, go to their rifle, and shoot a target, and get back on their skis and do another lap.
hey, here's one that they this year at Paris they did. Another questionable event on the roster of the oh no, this is 1900, excuse me. of the 1900 Paris Games. It's just a coincidence. Oh, wait. Does that mean the year 1900 or there's 1900 games total in
Probably the
Paris?
year. Probably the
Um,
year 1900.
okay, yeah, it was the year 1900. Live pigeon shooting. Actual
Whoa.
pigeons were used.
That's
Competitors had to shoot as many birds as possible. After missing two in a row, the shooter would be eliminated. The field where
wow.
the event took place quickly turned gruesome as it became littered with dead and injured pigeons. Nearly 300 birds were ultimately killed.
Oh
The
my
gold medal,
gosh.
hold on. The gold medal went to Belgium's Leon de London, who claimed 21 pigeons. Following protests from animal rights activists, clay pigeons were used at subsequent games. So skeet shooting it turned into. It used to be live pigeons. There was a running deer shooting. However, that did not involve live deer. There's something called ROQUE, Roque. Um, the sport was little known outside of the US. However, that didn't stop organizers of the 1904 Olympics in St. Louis, Missouri, from adding it to the schedule. It was almost identical to croquet, which had appeared at the games 4 years earlier and then disappeared. But croquet was played on a hard surface and had solid boundary walls. Only Americans competed in the event, drawing complaints that the host country was trying to inflate its medal count. Okay, that's
So
stupid.
it's funny because like the other Olympic fun fact I have, I didn't know the exact year, but it is the 1904 Olympics were just a complete mess. Because have you guys heard the story of the 1904 St. Louis Olympic Marathon?
No.
It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Like, and I've heard this story before. Uh, it was the first time the United States had ever hosted the Olympic Games. Um, so for their marathon, uh, the field was only comprised of like half like professional runners. Most of the field was, according to the article, distance running amateurs who had never attempted anything like a marathon before in their lives. One of the runners, Cuba's Felix Carvajal, arrived to the race fully dressed in long pants, a white shirt, and walking shoes. Taking pity on him, a fellow competitor cut his pants at the knees in order to make it easier for him to race. Um, and then, so this is like the craziest part. The guy that won gold in this marathon at mile 9 started suffering cramps, drops out of the race, hitchhikes a ride in a car for the next 11 miles, then gets out of the vehicle and runs the rest of the race, wins, and uh, claims gold.
What the
Do
fuck?
do they take away his medal? Like,
So
or does that?
afterwards, when it was all found out, he would go on to claim that he only finished the race as a joke and never intended to keep up the charade.
Mm.
And then
Bro,
back to the Cuban guy that showed up in like church attire for the marathon. He managed to keep up a reasonable pace until hunger caused him to stop at a roadside apple orchard to snack on some apples. Unfortunately, the apples he picked were rotten and gave him stomach cramps, which caused him to lie down on the side of the road and take a nap. He still finished fourth.
what the fuck? This is 1904, right?
Yes, the same year that the American soccer team medaled second out of 3 teams.
Bruh. See, I'm reading here like this list that has 6 unusual Olympic sports. They're almost all 1900. Like
Yeah.
this one has plunge for distance, where competitors had to dive into the pool and then remain still for 1 minute or until their heads came to the surface. The person who glided the farthest won. Perhaps not surprisingly, only 5 competitors entered. All were Americans.
See, so I feel like this is obviously before any type of international Olympic committee, and I feel like in like the early 1900s, the host city just got to pick all the events, and we're just
Well,
kind of like,
that was Paris, so only Americans joined. Now this one was also in Paris, but it's the obstacle swim that I mentioned earlier.
uh-huh.
So basically, it says the event, which was held in the Seine River, required competitors to climb over poles and boats and then swim under more boats as they covered a 200-meter course. So they're having to swim an obstacle course.
That's wild.
Well, they might come back. It says this is one event the International Olympic Committee might consider bringing back.
Well, so have you seen in like the modern Olympics, they have trampoline. Have you seen that?
No, I
I was
just saw
just
here in
looking at that.
1912 they had chorus singing
Oh my gosh.
in Stockholm.
Yeah, so like currently trampoline is an Olympic event. And it's kind of similar to gymnastics, but it's like, I mean, it's like these huge like you ever go to like a mall and see like the big trampolines with like the bungee things that like kids will pay to get. So there's no like cords like that you're tied into, but it's like the same big trampoline, and they do like a routine of flips on the trampoline and get judged. I was watching Olympic skateboarding the other night going to bed. That was pretty lit.
I caught a little bit of that the other night.
Jade, when Jade takes her glasses and or contacts off, it's a completely different world to her. So when you were watching Hunter, do you know who Nigel Houston is?
Nigel, yeah,
He's like the main skateboarder for the US. He
yeah.
is,
He's like our generation of Tony Hawk.
yeah, he's a young black man
Wait,
with
Yeah.
Tony Hawk is our generation's Tony Hawk.
no, Tony Hawk is 50.
I watched Tony Hawk. Did y'all not play his
Hey,
games?
well, I say that I like
Tony Hawk was already Tony Hawk by the time
he
we
was
were alive.
yeah, he was past his prime whenever we were growing up. Or not past his prime, but he was like
He was already
in the
established.
twilight. Yeah, he was already established and then towards the like he didn't when we were in high school, he wasn't still out here like a big name. No. That was mainly just our childhood. He was a huge name.
Maybe being a
Uh,
skater myself, I have a different
Bitch!
point of view on Tony Hawk.
Wait, did you say being a skater myself?
Like,
I used to skate.
yes.
Like
Oh,
also like
and I used to ride a scooter. Doesn't mean
you
I used
can't
to, I
really
was good at
call
it.
Tony Hawk our generation's Tony Hawk because like his most famous thing, his 900 at the X Games was in 1999.
I was too. I watched
Yeah,
it.
no, you didn't.
That is my first coherent thought. Watching that.
Watching you guys all the whole foster home gathered around the TV to watch Tony Hawk in the X Games.
I wasn't in foster care yet.
Mm. What was I gonna? Oh, so back to my story of watching skateboarding, going to bed the other night. Jade's glasses off, contacts out. Nigel Houston is getting ready to make his run, and Jade looks at the TV and looks at me and goes, "Oh, is that Ryan Sheckler?" Ryan Sheckler, the skateboarder who formerly had like an MTV show,
Right.
who is a young white man. She thought Nigel Houston, a black kid with an afro, was Ryan Sheckler because she had her glasses off. Okay, before we dive into segments to cap off Olympic talk, what are y'all's like? We'll do top 3 Olympic sports to watch. I was gonna make this a whole draft, but I don't want to have to circle all the way back to Olympics at the end of the episode. So just give me your top 3 summer Olympic sports to watch.
Swimming for sure.
That's so white. Hallie says the same thing.
I love watching swimming. Swimming's lit.
It's crazy. Like when you see Katie Ledecky just like gapping people.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what's crazy to me. I used to watch Michael Phelps a lot too.
Bro, I'll give you like never shit. This is
I
tough.
have
This is tough.
I have vivid memories of like my whole family together watching the Michael Phelps 2008 Beijing Olympics.
Um,
When did he break the record?
Which one? He's broken his own
The
records multiple times. Oh,
the
the medal
most
record.
medals.
I think he broke the all-time record in 2012, but
Okay.
he broke Mark Spitz's record for most golds in '08 in Beijing.
Okay, I don't
That
remember.
was
I
that was
watched
the
one
year
of
that
those
in
very
'08
vividly.
he won gold in every event he competed in.
Okay, I remember watching that then.
Yeah, same. Like and like in a lot of the so in that Olympics he swam 8 events. He won gold in all 8 events, and in those 8 events he set 7 world records. And in the one swim that he didn't set a world record in, he set an Olympic record. Like that has to
Jesus.
be close to, if not the most dominant performance, like the most dominant single performance by any athlete ever.
Mhm.
And I have vivid memories of watching that and thinking that I was just like watching like a god amongst men.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I care a lot more about soccer than I do basketball in the Olympics.
Really?
I I don't know if it's like the underdog story because
what
we
is
never
it?
have a chance. I care a lot more about soccer than basketball in the Olympics.
I like watching the basketball, but I don't know if it's one of my favorite like things to watch. I
I
know one
don't.
of my favorite things to watch is handball, not handball, beach volleyball.
Mm.
Oh, I wonder why.
I mean, that plays a part in it, yes, but it actually is really fun to
No,
watch.
beach volleyball is awesome to watch. I like watching the regular indoor volleyball too.
I
Did
don't
you
think I've
watch
caught that
soccer?
yet.
Or not soccer, skateboarding this year?
The whole Discord
He just
the
said he
other
did.
day.
Oh,
What do you ask about skateboarding?
Yeah,
yeah.
he said,
What
"Have you seen?
I
Have
just
you watched
told a
skateboarding?"
10-minute
did
story
you
about
watch?
watching skateboarding.
Okay, like was it? I didn't watch it. It's the first year they've done it, right? First
No,
time
it's
they've
like
done
the
it.
second. I know
Second,
they did
okay.
it a
I haven't
couple
watched it
like
at
the
all.
last time, but no, it
I
was
thought it was
good.
the first time.
It's already
Okay.
over. But yeah,
Yeah,
some Japanese dude won gold.
I saw that.
I,
We should be ashamed.
I know.
I like
I
watch.
was honestly really mad because we had Nigel Houston and then this young kid named Jagger that was pretty good, and somehow this Japanese kid squeaked them both out. That
Sorry.
oh, back to the top three though. Three is hard. Like I know my top two. My top two I have locked in, but I don't watch like a lot of like the team sports. Like, I don't watch like soccer or basketball a ton in the Olympics. Like I'll watch like the medal games, like the elimination games for basketball, but I'm not gonna watch pool play um to watch the USA beat the Switzerland national team by 50.
I like watching
Uh,
table tennis.
Table tennis is fun. It makes me
Yeah,
realize, like, in my group of like family, I'm pretty good at table tennis, and I would not last half a second with those guys.
oh yeah, like whenever we were playing ping pong or table tennis at
just
work
table
all the
tennis.
time, I got like good. Like I say good, but like yeah, I mean like I was probably the best one at work other than our safety guy, but he traveled, so he was in and out. He wasn't there all the time. But of like the people who actually worked out of our location, I was the best one. And yeah, I'm getting 21 owed by every single. I'm not scoring a point
I
against.
don't.
Like I could
I'm not.
play a game of ping pong against every single Olympic table tennis player and not score a single point.
I don't know if I'm returning a serve.
I could probably return like I mean out of like a full game of 21 points, it would be just like a sky high lob into the air that just gets lucky to catch the
But
table.
you know, like the spin they have on that thing.
Oh yeah, which I mean, I can spin it too. Like it's not
Yeah.
that hard to spin it.
But the amount of spin they
well,
have.
to me, the thing is the spin with the speed. Like I can hit the ball hard and I can spin it, but I can rarely do the two at the same time. But okay, so I know my 3 is water polo.
I know it's
That is
hard, but I'm
that
not. It's
Dude.
that's the most
impressive. I'm not a
impressive
fan
one.
of watching.
Water polo is just like a constant like anxiety attack for me because it's fun to watch and it's impressive, but literally the entire time I watch water polo, the thought circling in the back of my head is just like I would
How are
drown.
they not drowning?
I would drown. Like
I would too. Like that's the whole point of it, though. Like whenever you have the ball, these people are trying to fucking drown you to get the ball.
well, just
Like
the fact that they're playing like 10, 15, 20-minute halves. I don't know how long the halves are, but swimming, treading water, just swimming laps back and forth.
shout out Flava Flav for sponsoring them. The
Yeah.
women's water polo team.
Did you see Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco, what they talked about? So
Man, it must be nice being unemployed and watching the Olympics. I'm about to come at you about this. It's hard for me to watch that shit while I'm working. I bet you gonna kick back and relax, fucking
You know
feed
it.
Gwen and watch.
What do you-
Like,
No, I really
that's
don't.
I'm jealous, bro.
I really
What do
don't
you-
watch a ton during the daytime because Gwen is just a fucking tornado right now.
What do you watch it on?
YouTube
Peacock.
TV.
Peacock has every single event.
Okay, so
YouTube
They also
TV
have
has
go-
similar. YouTube
Peak-
TV has added like they added just a Paris channel, and like they do like all the live coverage, and then after like 5 or 6 p.m. they'll do an encore coverage where they'll do like the all the live stuff, just a replay.
Yeah, well, Peacock has Gold Zone with Scott Hansen, so
Oh,
Suck
I
it.
did hear about that. Like before the Olympics started, I saw him do an interview
Mhm.
about that.
yeah, it's gold. It's pretty lit. Not gonna lie, it'll keep showing like really important competitions. At one point,
That's cool.
there was 8 fucking Olympic games on the screen
So
at one point
an
this weekend, and
octo
I was
box
like, "What?"
of an octo
Yes!
box of gold medal. I know Scott Hansen was going crazy.
I
It
didn't
was
know-
lit.
I didn't know that existed. When everyone was in Discord the other day talking about volleyball, I think it was volleyball USA.
Yeah, with the whole
And-
Discord was locked in on USA versus China volleyball.
I was searching everywhere for it, and I swear I could not find it on Peacock.
Yeah. So just not the 3. So water polo is my 3. Rugby is my 2. Dude, I get so locked in on rugby during the Olympics. And then my 1 is gymnastics. Men's, women's, team, individual, I don't care. I am so fascinated by gymnastics.
I'm going to say, even though I've never watched it, skateboarding at 3. Soccer.
I
at
like
2.
that Wiz like identifies himself as a skater.
What did I say? Fuck. Soccer at 2, and
Yeah.
swimming at 1.
And see, I can't think of my 3. Like my 1's beach volleyball. I was up at fucking 2 in the morning the other night watching that shit. Italy's team was fucking ass compared to Spain. Spain also had some fat asses too.
Damn.
Shit.
Hmm.
Shit. But Spain was actually really good. Like they had really good chemistry together too.
Why'd
was
you imitate
crazy.
a black voice when you were talking about fat asses?
I'm not. I'm trying to talk quiet.
No, that was definitely a black voice.
Nah, it's me trying to talk quiet. Chill out, bitch. Quit trying to expose me. Don't make me speak louder. Shit. Someone's gonna send a clip to this to my wife.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Post it on
Before
our
we
WhatsApp.
Right.
move on, I have one more question for y'all that's not sports related. And I've specifically saved this for an episode that all 3 of us were on. So it's kind of a I guess it's more of a gun to your head than would you rather. Gun to your head, or you're offered $2 million cash, tax free, just $2 million in a Walmart sack, but you can never poop in a toilet again.
Done.
Wait, 2 million?
$2 million
Done.
cash. No
Done.
porta potties.
Brother, I will get a 5-gallon bucket and shit in that.
That was my exact thought.
Brother, they make lids that are like toilet seats now.
Right.
What about? I think that makes it a toilet. If you put a toilet seat lid on it, on
Oh,
a bucket.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll build my own.
You still have to deal with the bucket. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like, okay, if I
put a
get
Walmart bag
Call
on
me,
it.
bitch.
I'll take
Call
the
me
5
Shrek.
gallon.
I'm getting an outhouse.
I'll take the 5 gallon. No, that's
Okay,
still
Hunter,
toilet.
Gooch, you're unemployed. Hunter, you work from home. Am I shitting in a bucket at work?
Yes, you can't use or you can just not poop.
I mean,
I have
you can put a
IBS.
bucket in an outhouse.
I have IBS. I can't.
That's not a
poop.
toilet.
True.
Like I'm gonna have to go into the stall with my bucket to hide myself and shit in the bucket.
Brother, and if I'm in public, I'll just leave wherever I'm at and just stop on the side of the road somewhere in the bushes and shit, or just like go out in nature and shit. I'm not.
Wiz is gonna be
Hunter's
going
gonna end
into
up on
like.
a
Wiz is gonna be
My
going
buddy
into
keeps a roll of toilet paper in his truck for that exact reason.
Wiz is gonna be too embarrassed to take his bucket to work. Wiz is gonna be at work in the public bathroom shitting in the sink.
Hunter's gonna end up on a registry from shitting in a bush too close to a school.
Hey, but I'll be rich while doing it. I don't give a fuck.
You said 2 million?
Yes.
I've got like 60 years left. I'm not like
Hey, bitch, invest.
You're.
Are you gonna look a gift horse in the mouth?
Okay, Hunter. You're
You're getting a very
listen.
small loan, loan
Listen.
of $2 million. Okay.
No, you're not listening. It sounds decent right now. Imagine the next time you get the flu. In your shit spraying out of your ass into this bucket that you have to turn around and wash out. In your 3rd-story apartment, where are you putting that shit?
Off the balcony, brother.
Do you think I'm gonna be living in a 3rd-story apartment when I have $2 million? The fuck? You think that's not the first thing I'm gonna do is go buy a house?
You're buying a house
Bitch.
with a large backyard and a shovel.
Plus, are bidets in the question here? No bidets either.
No bidets.
I guess so.
Does a urinal count as a toilet?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
But
so what do
you could
bidets
get
count
one of
as?
You could get
A
one of the
toilet.
portable bidets and just put it on your bucket.
There we go. We're in business, baby. I'll build my own fucking
then-
toilet with a bucket, bro. What if
Once
what
you
if
get
I
done,
I'll go get a water hose. I'll cut a hole in the side of the bucket, put a water hose in the side of it.
we'll
and
have
just-
to connect the water hose to the bidet.
Well, no, I'm talking about one that empties the bucket out. I'll just trail it off in the
Oh.
woods, so that way when I use the bidet, the water will go down there and I'll rinse the shit out and it'll just drain the fuck
Or
out over time.
Just buy a home next to a creek.
Problem solved. Next question.
I would
first of all,
just
I
shit
like
in the
how
yard and shovel it over.
Wiz said that like he doesn't know if 2 million is enough because he says he's still got 60 years left. I like how the guy on here who smoked K2 growing up thinks he has 60 years left and he's making it to 85.
Wiz, do you understand how many times you
87.
can do you understand how many times you could watch Deadpool and Wolverine with $2 million?
I'd live in that theater.
You're behind. I was literally about to say, Hunter's
You can
buying
rent the
a
whole
house.
theater.
Wiz is buying a
and not
movie
invite
theater.
you.
Wiz is gonna buy like an AMC 24 and have all 24 theaters playing Deadpool, Wolverine. Wiz running the numbers like, okay, I get a bucket. How many large popcorns can I get for $2 million?
I don't like popcorn like that. But
Shit,
you know,
I
give me a
will-
movie theater pretzel or hot dog.
I love good pretzel.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
man,
me.
when we
Star
went and
Cinema
saw it-
Grills pretzels are gas.
when we saw Twisters at Grapevine, we knew that we were going to the movies that night. And I love movie theater popcorn, but it makes me so unbelievably bloated that I feel like shit for like the next 24 hours. So I didn't want to get popcorn. So we bought all our snacks at Buc-ee's on the way down and we had Buc-ee's snacks in the movie theater. So fire.
I
So lit.
bet. I bet that's nice.
Yeah, but like some Buc-ee's trail mix and Sour Patch Kids with a large Mr. Pibb.
Oh man, you know ball. God damn, you know ball.
Have you ever gotten
Gooch, I'm gonna start driving up to fucking Oklahoma. We're gonna meet halfway and start watching movies together.
I'll meet you in fucking Grapevine.
Fuck you, Wiz. Get fucked.
Have JC meet us down there.
Yeah,
I'll I'll
I
I'll pick him up in Gainesville. Make him ride in the back seat
make him ride in the back of the truck.
like a dog.
That'd be so shitty.
Get one of those little short leases that clips into the.
Did you meet Jay-Z?
No,
Damn, I love that guy.
I wasn't stopping at Walmart in Gainesville on my way back from Dallas.
Al, you missed out, buddy. He's a great dude.
I mean, I don't doubt it. But like I said, if we would have actually been like in the same area, there would have been a chance. But I'm not making an extra stop in Gainesville, Texas, of all places.
He'd have met
Just-
with you. What you mean?
That's,
Motherfucker, how do you think I met him? I never went to Gainesville.
JC
He came
needs
to
more
Houston,
live
he
for, it
stopped.
sounds like. Hey, but he was in Houston.
True. Fair enough.
I was not in Gainesville.
Fair enough. Carry
Like if
on.
I had been in Gainesville or JC had been in Dallas at the time that I was in Dallas, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Anyways, we've been putting it off long enough. We all know what's coming.
I don't want to do it.
I would say that I hope Wiz is more prepared this week. But this week we're doing O-line.
Oh, you're a
Can't-
dick for that.
We
one.
can't put it off any longer.
I mean, you got a point.
So
I could
we're
probably
doing
piece together some names.
O-line, and then I'll let you guys pick between corners and safeties for defense.
Could we just do defensive backs?
No, we've never done defense. No, it's always been corners and safeties.
Correct, Amundo. It's always been
If-
corners and safeties.
If you were here on any of the 3 episodes that we spent hashing out which positions we were going to do, you could have had some input, but
Well,
the
sorry,
decision's
I-
been made.
Sorry, I was moving, didn't have Wi-Fi, and my previous office had mildew in it.
The corner safety decision was made last year when we did the whole thing without you.
My bad.
So, like I said, corners or safeties.
Flip a coin.
Safeties.
All
I
right,
was gonna say
safeties it
corners,
is.
Fuck. I wanted to put Cooper DeJean at 10.
He's a corner.
I said
That's why he
fuck,
said
I
he wanted
wanted-
to do corner. He said flip a coin, but then you
Oh,
said
okay.
safeties, and he said I wanted to do corners so that I could put Cooper DeJean, not DeJean.
DeJean. Sounds blacker.
Why? Because Bijan.
I was gonna say Deshaun.
Anyways, let me go onto the list. I had 10 for edge, so that means Hunter. It's 10 for O.
For safeties or for O-line? O-line. Fuck me, bro. That's a hard one to start 10.
That's the worst one to get 10.
I would argue actually I think DT could be worse. That'd be a harder 10.
I can't name a single one.
You
You
can't name
can't
one.
name
Yeah,
a single O lineman.
No, DT.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. Because motherfucker will try to name Frank Clark again.
Who?
Or no, Justin Houston. Sorry, Ron
Justin
Christian. He'll try to name Justin Houston again.
I can't wait for Wiz to forget about this conversation when we do DTs a week or 2 from now, and try to pick Aaron Donald. Even though didn't Aaron Donald retire, or he's
Yeah, he's retired.
yeah. So
But
yeah,
apparently
2 weeks from now, Wiz will have forgotten about this and pick Aaron Donald at 4.
Apparently they've picked like the second coming in the draft, I've heard.
Okay.
You say so.
I highly doubt that, LA. Oh, the focus is back on me now. For
Is-
number
like I said, we've did some
10.
world class stalling,
Does
but
that make
I
me
did.
9?
No shit. That's kind of how this works, buddy. It's been how many years?
Hunter, Wiz, Gooch. Yeah, that's right.
So
Wiz is about to pick, or so Wiz will have the. Hold on. Wiz will have the 2. Wiz is gonna pick like Trent Nelson at 2.
Is Quentin Nelson still good?
Yeah. Not as good as he was, but still
Yeah.
good.
I didn't realize that Jonathan Taylor was ass now, and that fucked me last week. So
That's what fucked you.
in that particular list.
Naming a Jewish economics professor at 7 isn't what fucked you. It was picking Jonathan Taylor
At,
at
at
1.
10, give me Orlando Brown at 10. I could not think of that motherfucker's name. I just kept thinking of Baltimore uniform. I
Okay.
kept thinking. Do what?
Orlando is he
Not Orlando
And then
Pace.
Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown? Was he on the Chiefs?
Not the Disney character.
Was he on the Chiefs before?
Yes.
Okay, I know him. I know him. I'm good. He's not
He's
that
on
good.
the Ravens and the Chiefs. He's not. What do you mean? He's not 10?
No. He's not. He's not as good
Not-
as who I'm about
He
to say.
said, "Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, not the one that played in Pirates of the Caribbean."
I'm so lost.
Orlando Bloom.
Yep.
Oh, he was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh
What?
my God.
What else was he in?
Who's Orlando?
Who the fuck do you think is Jack Sparrow?
Oh, who am I thinking of?
Johnny
Orlando
Depp? I
Bloom?
don't know.
We're thinking of Chad Michael Murray.
I'm thinking Corbin Blue.
Corbin Blue.
That's gotta be racist.
I mean, that
Oh.
ties into our Nick Bolton joke from a couple weeks ago.
Fair enough.
Talk about a callback. Callback to an
All
episode
right.
Wiz wasn't even on.
All right, Wiz.
Y'all are gonna hate this pick, but give me Zach Martin.
Actually,
I knew Zach Martin was coming, so I would prefer it be here.
It's a
yeah,
name
I was about to
know.
say if you weren't gonna say it there, he was gonna be my next pick. So you fucked me if
Okay.
anything.
He's
still good.
He's a name I know. He's still good, and he has
He's a
more
name
Pro
I know.
Bowls.
As a
more
fucking
defaults.
ex-Cowboys fan, as a Cowboys
Yeah.
fan in recovery, he's a name I know.
At least I didn't say fucking Tyron Smith's washed ass.
You used to defend his washed ass.
He was good like 3 years ago before he started getting injured every year.
Ah, cap. Anyways, Gooch.
Yeah, and I'm locked in. I'm in the zone trying to
Thank God I have number one. This gotta come easy.
not if I have anything to say about it.
Number one.
There's too many names.
Man.
There's too many names. I'm pulling on my head right now. I can get away with something.
I've got him, but he's probably high.
Oh, wait, where are my logos? Why have I not been on using?
Ooh, logos. Where is my logos? I wish I had paper so I can write stuff down. I don't have.
I think
my
it's funny that
papers.
like every year I use like each year like I use like the same logo graphic all year long, but every year it's a different one.
I'm not even using I haven't used a graphic this year yet. I think
Like-
I'm about to have to for safeties.
The one that I used all last year, I still had the Redskins logo instead of the Commanders. Oh boy. Give me this feels too low for him. See if I can come up with a name so I don't have to say that guy.
I got the O-liners in my head. I
I
think
have
I'm
to
good
write
for
them
the
down,
rest.
or I'll forget.
See, it's
I think I'm
so
good
funny
for
to
the
me every
rest.
year. Like Hunter, like knows offensive linemen, and offensive lineman is always the one every year that I like. I know, like I'm gonna be the one to mess this list up,
What can I say? I'm a big dude. I gotta respect the trenches.
right? Oh, actually, he's getting older, so let me put Lane Johnson here.
I thought about him. I wasn't sure how good he was.
That's not bad.
He's still good. He's not like a top, like he's not like leading the league anymore. Like he's I mean, he's still good. He's just getting old. It's kind of he doesn't have much tread left on the tires. If you
Oh wow, he's from Groveton, which is right where it's close to where I was from, or close to Crockett.
Speaking of people being close to where you're from, I thought on the Olympic episode I was gonna let Wiz saying that he stalked Simone Biles' house in Spring, Texas slide from earlier
Yeah,
today.
that is wild.
Okay, it was kind of like their fault because there was so many like
Oh
welcome
wow,
back
victim
Simone
blaming
Biles.
now.
There was
Double
all these
down.
welcome back Simone Biles houses up into this gated community. They were like they lined the whatever. We went in the gated community. It's a little like figure eight, I think. And I'm like, oh, this is where she lives. And we look up her house, or we looked up her Instagram, and like, oh, that's her in front of her house. I'm like, oh, that's our house. It just
That's full blown like that's what stalkers do.
me and Ashley are stalkers.
Okay. Hunter, you got 7. I bought you some time.
7, I'm gonna go Creed Humphrey.
So like,
Not bad.
yeah.
I mean, he's the best center in the league, so
Thanks
I
for
was,
taking one
yeah,
for
because I was
me.
that might if anything that's a spot or two low.
Yeah, I
well,
think
I'm saying, I would say the left tackles are more important, which
Yeah,
I was
no, you're
justifying
right.
this in my head.
You're right.
So with him being the best center in the league, I figured that centers, in my eyes at least, not more important than left tackles. So I feel like there are a couple guards that are better than him, per se.
All right, Wiz.
So
Now's the time. If you know where I'm going with this, I'm giving you. No,
I've already said this guy's name. Give me
okay,
Quentin Nelson.
good. That's what
good. I
now
like
is
it.
the
I
time
like
to
it. I
put.
like it.
And now, let me just double check my logos, make sure I'm not missing anything, not making a huge mistake. Um, Give me Rashawn Slater.
Not bad. What number was that?
5. We're now at 4.
Okay, so
I only have one name, well, other than like the obvious one left in my head. So if y'all snipe me, this 2 pick is gonna get real ugly.
I really hope the guy I'm thinking of isn't like the best out
give me
there.
Tristan. Give me Tristan Wirfs.
Oh, good pick, good pick, good pick.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
3 to Wiz.
Give me Penei Sewell.
Good pick. That was the only name I had left. Sucks for me, but see if I can dig deep.
Well, I
How
mean,
much did you
there's
pay for that?
How much do you think I paid for it?
I'm
50.
praying it was like under 200.
It was
But I
under
know
200,
okay, I know art can get ridiculous sometimes.
but this is beautiful. He's got some Mac Miller ones I want to buy too.
Okay. I think
Can you make me 2 of those? Why? I love. Hi. I want to show it on here.
I have 2
I'm
names.
just
I'm not confident in either of them, but I'm gonna
I'm just
go.
saying who
I'm gonna go with the name that I'm less unconfident in, and I'm gonna say Laramie Tunsil.
okay, that's fine. Thank you.
The other one was
Because
Brendan Sheriff.
oh, he's not top 10 anymore.
Yeah, I
Even
know.
back I I thought he was gonna be top 10 still. I mean, he's still good, don't get me wrong. I just say there's a
Yeah.
little bit to people
Well,
better.
no,
He's a top 10 guard.
and I was thinking that of like I don't think this guy's top 10 anymore. That's why I said if Penei Sewell gets sniped, I don't like have another name left, and this number 2 pick could get dicey.
Yeah, no, he's a top 10 guard, but I don't think he's top 10 O line altogether.
I mean,
But at one,
shocker,
give me Trent.
he went to Jacksonville and fell off like every other free agent.
I wasn't going that far, but
I mean,
at
it's
one,
facts. It's just true,
give me Trent Williams.
obviously.
Oh, yeah.
The only 99 overall ever.
Top 10 O line 2024 NFL.
That was pretty good. Colton better not have nothing to say about that list.
He's gonna be pissed. Penei Sewell at 3.
Pissed that his guy is a literal top 3 offensive lineman in the entire. He's gonna say that Penei Sewell is better than Laramie Tunsil. Book it right now. Timestamp it. All right, Wiz, you get to start
Did Tunsil go
safeties.
out too?
Yes,
Oh, that's a draft.
Safeties. Oh, who's the guy? Okay.
I know where Hunter's going with this.
I've got the
I know it.
team.
Who, me?
No, it's Hunter 10 for safeties, and I said I know where he's going with this.
Me? I'm not 10 for safeties.
Did I say Hunter? I meant Wiz.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm trying to look and see the top 10 O-line players
Okay.
2024.
I think he used to be higher. Give me Justin Simmons.
That's
He's
super low.
It is.
He's
Like
a
one of the
free
best
agent.
safeties in the what?
He's a free agent.
He's on the Broncos.
He's a free agent. They cut him.
Why?
Although one
Why
becomes
has no one picked him up?
Because
there's rumors of him coming to Houston, but he's free agent.
I
nonetheless.
guarantee you he must just be wanting too much money because I'll bet you anything that last year we had him in the top 5.
Oh, absolutely, he is.
Okay.
He's a great player, but he could sit back and choose his situation right now. Why not wait? Shit. He's tired of playing for bums.
Let's see, where do I want to go here? Okay, I have to do this. At 9, I'm gonna put Andre Cisco.
Who?
Safety for the Jags.
Fuck, I gotta pull up logos.
You know what's crazy? I think that might be the first Jag we've named in 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 lists.
We named one the very first list, didn't we?
No. Tight ends? No, Evan Ingram wasn't on tight ends.
What was after tight ends?
Linebackers. And we
Yeah,
didn't
you
name
named
any.
Josh Allen.
Oh shit. Okay, just kidding. I'm just a hater apparently. All right. Hey, I did get a text message about Evan Ingram not being on tight ends.
I remember you saying that. Hold on, I'm like you. I'm gonna pick my logos. I'm sure I'm gonna use this season. I'm gonna use this one, Adobe Stock. Let's see.
That's one I'm using. Adobe Stock.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is it? Do you see it in my screen?
There's
that's
the
the one
NFL
that I'm
logo in
using.
the middle.
Is it really?
With like the checkerboard background?
Oh no.
No, it's got the NFL logo in the middle.
Yeah, so does
Are
mine.
you talking about this one?
Hold on. Let me share. I'll let you share your screen.
I can't share my screen.
I know.
Share your screen.
You can share your screen now.
No, like I don't think it will let me.
Yes, it will.
Yes. No, I'm telling you, my fucking Mac won't let me.
That's dumb. Get a better computer.
It's not mine. It's why.
It's work.
Anyways,
Yes.
what does it look like?
It's
Here, does it look like this?
Does he look like a bitch? I'm glad one of you has seen Pulp Fiction.
Come on, Wizzy. You got this. Yes.
Oh no.
That's me. That's what I'm using.
No, I always pick ones that have the teams separated by division.
That's for
The
pussy.
first 2 years I did. This year I'm just going vibes, and I'm rolling with this for right now.
Okay. Let's hear your pick.
Let's see. Broncos. Can't think of anybody. Say Seahawks. Can't think of no one. Holy shit, this is rough.
I've got 2 names. I think that's all I need. Oh, I had 10. Fuck.
You
I
have
need 3 names.
number 1. I'm trying to is
what's
there an
that
obvious
dude's-
number 1 for
What's
safety?
that? Ah.
Dang, I don't know if there's like an obvious number 1 safety this year. I'm sure there is, and I'm just like blanking on the name, and I'm gonna get roasted. But oh yeah, I guess there is.
Is there?
Yeah, there's 2. There's 2. Like the 1 and 2 are probably pretty solid.
Wait, I can't wait to fuck that up.
I've got a
Yeah.
name.
Oh, I don't know if this person's a safety or a quarterback. Cornerback.
We'll say the name, and we can't put the
Yeah.
wrong position.
I'm
Yeah, if
not
he's a
going
cornerback,
to.
I'll tell you. He's a safety, he's
Well,
going on the list.
a little too early. I think here I'm going. Jordan Poyer's not top 10 anymore, is he?
No, he's fell off
He's a free agent, isn't he?
hard.
No, he's in Miami.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he fell off in Buffalo. Now that he's back in Miami, you think being in Miami with Rachel Bush, that man's gonna be focused on football?
I don't want to be Homer. I'm not going to be a Homer here. So here I'm going to take Micah Hyde.
Might be a little-
He's on the
These are
Bills too,
projections.
right?
Yeah.
All right, back to Wiz.
Give me. Oh fuck it. Derwin James.
You son of a bitch.
Did I take your name?
No, you just put Derwin James at 7.
Yeah, he's top 5.
He's top 3.
I don't know about all that. He's top 5. His health is the only thing that makes me a little iffy to put him at 3.
It's
I
a name I
can
knew.
somewhat hear that. I can somewhat understand that. At 6. Can't let this guy get too high. I think he's getting old and washed. Let me make sure he still plays, honestly. Yeah, at 6, I don't want to let him go too high.
At
Harrison
6,
Smith.
I've said one name.
No, what? No, you didn't.
Who did I say at 9? Or 8?
I had 9. You said Micah Hyde. Wiz had 10 and 7. Now I'm at 6. You're after me. You'll have 5.
Yeah, you're 8 and 5.
Okay, I guess I got mixed up.
Harrison Smith.
That's a wild take. That dude is not top 10 no more, dog. He's washed, buddy.
All white team.
That's
Brother.
right corner from the Vikings.
White,
White
safety.
safety. I don't even think is he even on the Vikings still?
Yes, he is.
Did you just look it up?
I looked up to make sure he's not retired.
Harrison Smith team.
He's on the team.
Yeah, he's on
According
the
to
team.
Wikipedia.
Okay. So 5.
There's a
Me,
few.
Javon Holland.
That name, you could have given me 150 picks and that name wouldn't have come up.
Who?
Javon Holland.
Javon Holland. But I
Who?
have 4. 1, 2. I have 3 names left.
Please
And
tell
they're
me who
all
Devon Holland is.
they're all pretty
He's on the
good.
Dolphins.
I've got 2 names, and I hope. Is it my pick?
Yep.
Give me. He's probably higher. Kyle Hamilton.
That's where I would rather take that than Harrison Smith. So there's people being left off this list that really shouldn't be left off.
I know I'm putting at 1 as long as I don't put him in the next 2.
At 3, give me Kevin Byard.
Yeah, there's hella people getting left off this.
That's fine.
Dude, I got these pupusas from Costco, and they fucking slap.
What's a pupusa?
It is like a doughy, not doughy. It's like a thick tortilla stuffed with meat and cheese. This one's
Honestly, Cisco shouldn't even be on this list either.
Oh, here he fucking goes. We have 2 picks left. Just finish it.
Antoine Winfield.
Oh my
Antoine
God.
Smith, locked in. Look him up. Who's Antoine
correct.
Smith?
You still fucked it up too.
How do you spell Antoine?
Antoine. Antoine Smith.
Yeah, so
Or
that
Antoine Winfield. Fuck.
yeah, this
What do you?
list is ass cheeks.
Yeah, I know because we're leaving off Jimmy Ward. We're leaving off Halua Tufanga,
Well,
whatever the fuck his name is.
First of all,
We're
wait, Wiz,
leaving.
finish it before we give Wiz too many names. Wiz, number one.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
Okay, thank
We're
you.
leaving off Buda Baker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. We're leaving off for the Baker. We're leaving off. Did I say Jimmy Ward already? We're leaving off Jimmy Ward. We're leaving off Jair. Oh, he's a corner. Is Marshawn Lattimore a corner or a safety?
I believe the corner.
Okay. We're leaving
Okay.
off.
Do you want me to use PFF or CBS?
Not
for
PFF.
top-
PFF's rankings are so.
Oh my God, we're missing the
fucking
dude that
long.
just went to fucking
CBS
Atlanta
or Pro Football
too.
Network or ESPN. Let's see.
Bro, that list is cheeks.
Okay, yes,
Oh.
but I have to be devil's advocate here.
Jesse
and
Bates,
say
that's his name.
that's a miss. I have to be objective here and say that it's still not our worst list.
Eddie Jackson,
Who?
Bears safety.
Y'all want to hear CBS Sports
Didn't
top
have that.
10?
Yeah, give me the top 10. I want to hear how bad we fucked this up.
I don't think this is good either. Tyrann Mathieu at 10. Kyle Duggar at 9. Derwin James at 8. Xavier McKinney at 7, which I don't think we said. Did we?
No.
Marcus Williams at 6.
Oh,
Javon Holland at 5.
hell yeah.
Jesse Bates at 4. Minka at
Fuck.
3. Kyle Hamilton at 2. Antoine Winfield at 1.
Damn, they
Oh.
left on Tufunga too. I thought Tufunga was better than that.
Apparently he's ass.
What's his name?
Something
This is the top-
Tufunga?
This is the top 20. Let's see if he's in here.
Yeah, okay, go 11 to 20. Like
To-
read the
So, okay. 11, Buda Baker. 12, Talona Hufunga.
Yeah.
13, Justin Simmons. I put him at 10. And he's it says he's a free,
free
agent. Yep. Hey, best free agent on the market. 14, Malik Hooker. 15,
Really?
Geno Stone. He had a really good year last year. 16, Grant Delpit.
Oh, I forgot about him.
17, Cameron Curl. 18, Chauncey Gardner Johnson.
Couldn't think of him. Damn, Jimmy Ward's not even on there. But again, he was
And
hurt a
then-
lot last year.
Where is 9? It just goes from 18 to 20. Where the fuck is 19? 20. Oh, 19, Harrison Smith.
Hey, he's
20,
top 20. It's not that bad of a
Cameron
pick.
20 what?
Cameron Bynum.
Oh. Damn, Kevin Byard wasn't even in top 20.
That's crazy.
Look,
I think
Gooch,
Kevin Byard. I had Kevin
Gooch
Byard in fantasy.
fucked this list. He had Byard, he had Cisco. Both people weren't top 20. Who was the other person you listed?
Once
Okay,
again-
Harrison Smith, barely top 20. Harrison
Hey,
Smith.
First of all, it's projections, so I'm just ahead of the game projecting a breakout year for both those guys. Which I think Kevin Byard is a snub more than anything. That dude has definitely been a top 10 safety the last 2 years in the league. Just numbers alone. I mean, I have him in fantasy in the league that we do IDPs, and I mean, he puts up numbers. In
What team is he
IDP.
on right now? Look at me. Look at me. Don't look down.
I have the doc.
Look at
pulled
that.
up.
Look at the camera. Look dead at the camera.
He was on the Titans, but he got traded. So give me a second. Where did he traded?
Put your hands up. Okay. Now keep him up, bitch.
I'm trying to remember where he got fucking traded to. Give me a damn second.
What are we talking about?
If I move
Kevin
my head, you'd be
Byard.
able to see it. You'd be able to see it.
Um,
Big ass logo is in the way.
what?
No, I'm saying it like, wait.
I want
Oh.
to say
Here, I'll give you a hint. The team that he was traded to, he's not even on them.
really.
He left in free agency.
Did he get traded? My heart's telling me Ravens.
No.
Uh,
Close.
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 Is it a bird?
Yes.
Seahawks?
Seahawks, Cardinals,
No. No.
Falcons,
No.
Eagles?
Yes.
Eagles. I don't remember that.
And then left in free agency to join another animal.
Bears.
Lions, Tigers,
Yes.
Bears.
Bears.
I knew
What,
he was on the Bears.
Why are the Bears low key nice?
They are.
Caleb Williams take my dynasty team all the way.
Bro, they have stacked
I
receivers.
forgot Dynasty existed. We did that. We did our draft, and I just haven't touched it since.
Oh,
I
we
keep.
did it.
I'll
We
see.
did it way too fucking early.
I forgot
I'll
we
see
even
that
did
one
that
dude.
draft, if I'm being completely honest.
I'll see that one dude in Dynasty like add to his roster and do shit to his roster. So I'm like, oh shit, let me go see what he did so I can copy it. And then I'll usually just pick up who players drop. I dropped Tucker Kraft and he took him immediately.
Shout out the Bears for signing a top 3 safety.
What else?
I
What do
want
you
to
mean,
get big
what
enough
else?
one day. It's where NFL
What else?
players
Is
get
that
pissed
it?
off by our lists.
Is that the episode?
I think so, because I moved the
We don't-
Olympic top 3 to the beginning, so we have to come back to it for the draft.
Let's do
Right.
it.
I don't,
me
we don't
double
need to do a
check.
fucking movie. We don't
Yeah,
need
we
to
have-
do no draft.
We literally said we were only doing the movie segments until football came back.
We can bring it up periodically. I just don't want to keep
Yeah,
doing the same seg. See, like I don't want to
let's
do.
recast
I don't want to.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, right now. Let's do it. Right
How's
now.
it end? Who dies?
Fucking
what's the
Deadpool.
post-
Baby
what's the-
Deadpool.
What's the post-credit scene?
Yeah, what is the post credit scene? Because I really don't care. Oh, is it important?
The post-credit scene is movie relevant.
Oh, never mind. That's
Oh, well, then
lame. I
explain
missed-
that scene
but-
to us so that you can explain the
No.
post-credit scene.
Because Hunter needs to see it. It's worth it.
Is it okay? God
It's not-
damn it.
It's not going to blow your socks off. Don't think that. But it is just such a funny moment.
Look, I'll try to go see it. I'm poor right now.
All right. Well,
So am
Payday
I.
was Payday was last week. I already ran through Payday. Gonna be
Yeah,
poor for a
I
week.
spent so fucking much this weekend.
we
I bet.
started
Yeah, I bet Deadpool's expensive to watch.
4 times in one weekend.
I
That was
know.
that was one of my cheaper activities.
Motherfucker renting out the theater to watch Deadpool.
But
Wild.
Starson McGrill's fucking expensive.
It is very expensive, but I love the
And
chicken strips.
And I saw UFC.
That's so. I bet that's kind of cool watching UFC in a movie theater.
It's cheap for 2 people. It's cheaper than buying it at home.
I feel like it
How
just
much is
takes
it?
forever, though.
I mean, it does. See, there's
You
some
just get
midnight.
snacks throughout the movie, or
Expensive ass snacks.
sneaks them in.
Yeah, that's what I
He's
do.
saying it's cheaper than to buy it at home, but then he's going back for snacks to get $12 nachos.
Luckily, my Star Cinema Grill is right next door to a Dollar Tree. So
You end
I'm
up
lucked out
spending more
there.
money buying snacks and a seat at the movie theater to watch UFC when you could just be buying the pay-per-view and eating pupusas at home.
Okay, I'm ready to go eat. Talking about food,
Yeah.
I'm starving.
All right. That's episode 141. Go check out the list from Colton, probably into this week, into the beginning of next week on Instagram. And let us know what you think. Come back next week. Bye.